Welcome.
You are watching Line Screw 1.
Well, hello tubers. Hope you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy YouTube universe. Today I'm coming to you from Stockholm, Sweden. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Beastie borsty beastie bork bork bork. And they don't really talk like the Swedish chef. But it's a beautiful city, and today we're going to talk about how the Swedish women kick ass. If you are into the apex of Caucasian women, you got to come to Sweden. And no, they're not all blonde. In fact, I'd say some of the brunettes are extremely attractive. Probably the finest genetic example in Europe right here. And kind of puts North American women to shame. Of course, there's a trickle of that gene pool in North America. Thank God. But if you were to put the Swedish ladies against the North American ones, they kick ass. Rugged, frontier type people. I mean, let's face it, the weather here is not the best, especially in the wintertime. And yeah, no, of course I got to put an honorable mention to the adjacent countries. Finland, Norway, Denmark, of course. Well, looks like we got a little bit of a flood here with this fountain going. But it's a nice day here nonetheless, considering that it's not raining. It's probably about 14 degrees Celsius. And the place is coming alive. Yeah, they're like the Dutch here with their bikes. So, you know what? When you think about liberal Americans like Carolyn's RV life and how they can't compete against the likes of the Swedes, you gotta be ready for the ringy-dingy on the bikes. Yeah, it's profound, the difference. Here, I'll show you guys what's going on here. So it's no wonder that so many of these liberal American women, and Canadians for that matter, are so angry because they're left out of the race. In fact, if they were to come here, they would get absolutely zero attention. Rightfully so. And it's a shame because it doesn't have to be that way. But people make their choices. They embed themselves in a lifestyle that really is not fulfilling, unlike the Swedish ladies. And you know, everything about the culture in terms of the simplistic beauty of the way the home is kept and the furniture. And of course, you got to think ABBA and IKEA when you're here in Sweden. Two profound cultural artifacts that exported their ideas to the entire planet. You can find IKEA stores all over the world now. And obviously, if their ideas and design concepts were so awful, they would not have been so successfully exported. Same with ABBA. In fact, my home country of Canada was the first to really jump on board the ABBA excitement a lot quicker and sooner than America did, you know, the United States. Same with Australia. Because it was so profoundly well done I know after all these decades, it seems a bit cheesy at times, but let's face it, they delivered the goods, and their brilliance was to sing in English so that the market was global. I'm sure if ABBA only sang in Swedish, they might have been a sensation just here, but barely known outside of their borders. But they didn't. Same with IKEA. You know, self-assembled cheap furniture that had that Swedish look. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
IKEA, Swedish for common sense.
And the way the Swedish ladies keep their homes. And they don't complain. Because let's face it, this is a rugged country. Especially in the off-season when the rain and the snow comes. And so today, you know, you might say, well, hey, the sky is gray, but hey, it's not raining. It's actually not that cold. And it's a beautiful day just to be walking around Central Stockholm. But I want you guys to put your comments down below on what you think of the Swedish ladies. And I think they have a really good positive stereotype. Now, as I said earlier, you know, the stereotype is that they're all blonde and tall and gorgeous, but many of the gorgeous are brunettes. Some are even with raven hair. And I haven't seen any, but I'm sure there's some redheads around. And they tend to look after themselves. They walk, eat correctly. You know, they're proud of their culture. Whereas so many of the American liberal women, they hate America. They have no pride of their nation. Swedish women are proud of their nation. Now, I know there's a few negative female stereotypes. Greta Thunberg. You know,
how dare you?
How dare you? But I think many of us conservative people in the rest of the world, we realize that Greta was and still is a idealistic kid. And she's not living in the real world. And I'm certain there are some Swedes out there. If you're in the comments section, make your comments. She doesn't speak for all Swedish people. So, something to just keep in mind. And, you know, it's a multi-party country. You got the wacky socialists on the one end and you got the conservatives on the other, just like many countries. And they do pay a lot of taxes. But they seem to feel they get good value for their money. And it's their country, they can run it however they choose. They seem to be doing a better job than governments in North America because a lot fewer homeless. I have seen homeless here on the streets of Stockholm. Streets are clean, streets are safe. There's not rampant violent crime or, you know, theft from stores that's rampant. You know, people are people. There's problems everywhere in the world, including here in Sweden, but they seem to keep a lid on things for now. So I applaud them for that. Let's face it, if Sweden was an awful place, the millions of tourists that come here wouldn't come here. So they're a successful bunch. And the ladies, oh boy, you can't extol their virtues any higher than I am right now because they're just amazing and beautiful. And boy, if I was in the market for a European wife, boy, no, the Swedes would be right up there. Of course, I'm an old North American German, so I'm like a dog's breakfast that's been vomited compared to how beautiful the Swedes are. But, like I said, if you are in the market, this is the place you want to come. So, it looks like it's starting to rain. It was supposed to just be cloudy. I'm sure it's just going to be a light drizzle most of the day, but I guess I should head to the metro and stay dry. So, in the meantime, folks, put your comments down below, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Over and out.
It's that sweet life, raise your cross. made some dude crack a smile. He asked if I could stay a while. I'm living that high life. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro, back and forth, yeah. Caught some kids dancing in the alleyway. Crazy how the melodies began to play, yeah. Tell me how you feel it when you hear the lyric, yeah. My heart's in Stockholm. Now I never wanna go home. I left my heart in Stockholm. We can go to figure out what we've done, what we need to do. Yeah, I got you, I got you, I got you.